You guys again.
It's us again. Who are you expecting?
Holy mackerel. I'll tell you, there's just no getting away from you guys.
That's true.
What's happening?
What was that?
Those are just
cool. Okay.
Sound effects.
It's just like this, like.
Mm-hmm. Now, how is everybody?
Good.
Doing really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can speak on behalf of everybody. They're doing just fine.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. I've always liked everybody.
Yeah,
I've been watching.
What's that?
I've been watching a lot.
I don't like.
Yeah.
We seem to be stepping on each other's lines.
Yeah, what's happening?
Everybody has so much to say.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the show. We want to get it all out now so that the rest of the show we could sit around.
Get it all out. That's what we're here for.
Happy National Fresh Breath Day, everybody.
That's a day that I think would fall on a Monday or something like that dentists could celebrate, Like, how do you celebrate National Fresh Breath Day on a Sunday? There's no dentist open except the emergency dentist, and he just smells like whiskey.
Well, you're not smelling his breath necessarily.
That's right. Because he's got to wear
we could be smelling each other's.
Could be.
Come here and like ancient history, 20,000 years in the future, they find something about National Fresh Breath Day, and they're thinking that everybody greeted each other by breathing on each other's faces.
Smell-o-vision replaces television. My.
So how was everybody's week? Did we do that yet? Did we do the how was everybody's week yet?
No, we haven't done that yet.
Okay. So how was everybody's week?
I don't know about everybody, but
check that off.
Alex, do you want to tell us how everybody's
I can speak on behalf of everybody. They're doing just fine.
Okay.
Pretty much.
By the way, I love the lighting. Alex, you have that. The background is totally blurred, and you've got don't change a thing, and you've got like this little highlight thing going here. And it looks like a scene from Dune.
Yeah, very nice.
I feel like Princess Leia.
Really? I usually feel that way.
I keep it with the blurry background because I don't want anybody to know that it's a mess in here.
I'm glad you can do that. I don't have the ability to do focal length stuff here. You must have a nice camera. Right?
It's Chinese.
Doesn't mean it's not nice.
No,
it
is a nice. No, it is called nice camera.
Mean, Alex? Are you making a political statement?
No, sir. I'm just saying it's a Chinese camera.
He just offended our entire Chinese audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or supported them.
No soup for you. Did you know rabbits have overrun the suburban Florida community?
I don't know. Volkswagen hasn't been selling a lot lately.
No, it's is there an area by you guys called Genda Isle or Janada Isle?
No.
Jenada?
No.
ISLE?
No, it must be on the West Coast.
It definitely wouldn't be down here. No. Isle of Genders.
No, sounds like one of them West Coast things where everyone's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, well, a couple of years ago, one of the residents let loose a whole bunch of lion head rabbits, and now the animals outnumber the homes in the neighborhood.
Wow. That happened in Australia many, many years ago.
Rabbit?
Yeah, rabbit population just boomed. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I get ducks and I get lizards in front of my house. So if I walked out of my house and I saw a bunch of, I don't know what a lion-headed rabbit looks like, but
what you don't want to step on is a rabbit-headed lion. That is what
exactly. Well,
yeah, they're cute for a
it's so cute, but those two teeth can dig in.
Yeah.
Everybody said, "Oh, look at the bunny."
How comes this giant lion? So stupid. It's Orion.
Wow,
Uh,
that was dumb.
yeah, but that's actually a true story.
Yeah, well,
No, we get invade. And look, I'm glad you brought up the topic of invasive species because I've been waiting a long time to bring it to the show.
yeah.
Like
We
the
got
snakefish,
Long
and
Islanders.
Long Islanders,
Yeah.
people from Quebec, wherever that
Oh,
is.
Quebec. Yeah.
Swedish.
You see them, see the license plate, Quebec, and then it says something in French, which I think means I'm lost.
I want the thrift shop. Jamais souvenirs.
Yeah.
Where's the souvenirs? That's what it says.
Where's the souvenirs? Quebec. Where are the souvenirs? Yeah.
But yeah, invasive species down here in Florida is a big deal. People were buying anacondas and stuff. And I don't know if you ever saw the photo of the anaconda that was trying to eat an alligator.
No, I didn't ever see. No.
Huh.
But there's a apartment complex just for anacondas down here. Or
The anaconda.
An anaconda, exactly. Get it?
An anaconda?
Yes, come on.
Man.
And you know what? I held back in that rabbit story from saying volunteers hopped to the rescue.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to go there.
Thank you for not saying that.
Or that the people in the neighborhood were hopping mad. Because I didn't want to, I wasn't going for the meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about South Florida retirement communities and gray hairs. So
That's true. That's true. You did not say that.
didn't say
I
it.
didn't say anything about Uncle Aconda.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or Anna Townhouse.
Yeah, that would have been over the line. we might have had to throw you out for that.
Yeah, right. And a split level.
The hook is always in the background. An 11-year-old boy caught a fish with human-like teeth in an Oklahoma pond.
Wow.
It was his cousin.
He caught a fish with human-like teeth. Why didn't he just use a fishing rod?
Where?
Come on!
Come on, that's gold. It's comedy gold.
He caught it with his dog?
No, it was a pacu. It's a South American cousin to the piranha.
Oh.
I understand a few of the teeth were missing too, it being Oklahoma.
The piranha just keeps swimming in circles.
Well, we were hunting.
That would be a good movie to make.
We were
What's it
hunting
called?
elephants in Africa so that we could take the tusks. But then we decided to go to Alabama where the
Tuscaloosa.
Bada boom.
What's the name of the fish that's a cousin to the piranha?
Phil.
Pacu.
Pacu.
P-A-C-U.
Oh, they could do like the next Pacu, like horror piranha movie, you know?
Baku.
Well, I wonder if they all meet at the family reunion every year.
I don't know. You know, there was an otter that became a celebrity in the month in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, we heard about
the authorities have been trying to catch her. She steals surfboards.
Steals surfboards. An otter steals surfboards.
An otter steals surfboards.
I see.
That's the oddest thing I've heard all day.
Oh my God.
What's
In
it do
otter
with the
news-
money? What's it do with the money it gets from the surfboards?
I don't know. I don't make this stuff up.
They got a
He's not
big
making this
drug
up.
problem. They got a big drug problem in California, so
They
do?
rent an aluminium.
was it that was it that surfboard? No, it was the otter. Well, there's only two here. No, the otter.
Well, the last time they had something like, I mean, those things were big problems in China hundreds of years ago.
Oh,
Surfboards.
No, otters.
oh yeah.
Yeah, there was during the Ottoman Empire.
I knew where that was going. I knew.
I think that
they
one was Mongolia.
Yeah, the Ottoman Empire was deadly because they were so adorable approaching that people didn't want to shoot. And then by the time they realized there was the threat it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, that's a lesson, man. What are you guys bringing to the table?
So was it true that they were? I mean, they were like the head of an otter and the body of a human.
A lion-headed otter.
Otter man.
Okay.
Ah.
Alex, I think we've got a song for you now. That's your new song. Otter on a Surfboard. There you go.
Otter on a surfboard.
I expect to hear that one in our next live show. Along with Shaken Babies and what was the other one?
Badger.
The Badger song. Yeah.
I got a badger.
Got a badger. Otter on a surfboard.
So I learned that that at one point in history books that we were taught there was a phantom planet corresponding to Mercury named Vulcan.
Yes.
This is what we thought at the time.
Yes. And
there's no Vulcan.
No.
They learned in the 70s when the Voyager probe went by that.
Yeah, no Vulcan way.
Mm-mm. No.
Spock was a figment of our imagination.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that myth didn't really live long. Or prosper. What's going on?
Invasion of the Pacus, I think.
The monkeys are out. Whoa, whoa.
Or the hyena.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It could be the sound of love.
Going on
giggling.
What is that, Alex?
I said it could have been the sound of love, like with people giggling and stuff.
It could be. I don't know.
I don't know if it is love, though.
How do you even know?
Infatuation.
Wow.
You don't have any Barry White queued up, do you?
No, I don't have any Barry White. I usually do.
I've been waiting so long, baby.
Take off that.
Oh yeah.
Idea.
So long. Let's get it on.
But yeah, I mean,
good.
I don't know how you know if it's love. I mean,
well, it's either in his kiss or it's a feeling.
Well, there's only one way I know how to find out.
McGraw Hill Text Films presents
What's the love got to do with it?
Is This Love? Do it again, Charlie. It's love. Oh, sorry. Is this love?
Mm-hmm.
Irrigated your marriage, your family.
Right now, there's so many sounds of people getting up and leaving the room.
This is actually the first episode I've seen where people were getting credit.
My favorite song.
The song of love.
Timing.
Sally Struthers doesn't clean up her room in the evening.
Albert Einstein slept here.
And so did the man who invented the didgeridoo.
Hi, Peg. Well, you look more excited than I've ever seen you before, and that's saying something. What's up?
Oh, Liz, you'll never guess. I got engaged to Joe. We're going to be married at the end of the semester. Right after Joe graduates.
Are you pregnant?
You won't even going steady with him for a couple of months.
Oh, exactly 3 months and 3 days.
But Peg, are you going to drop out of college before you graduate? I mean, you've only got another year to go.
Oh, dear.
Mom,
Everyone isn't as slow as you and Andy.
we discovered meth.
I want to get married in June. Joe's been told he has a good chance of getting a job on a pro football team this summer.
Are you going to phone your mom
And then he's going to win the lottery.
Because he bought 2 tickets.
We'll raise the roof. I think I'll send a telegram instead.
Don't be silly, Peg. You always talk as though your mother was an ogre or something.
Dad won't object too much. Mother will be furious.
You don't mind if I type
Every
all
so
night,
often
do
she
you?
writes to ask if I've seen Pete Standish. You know, just because his father's a big-time real estate man and he's mother's idea of a perfect catch. Compared to Joe, Pete's so dull. Joe's so handsome.
Honestly, Peg, I don't know how many times ever since we were in high school together I've heard you go on the same way about some man or other.
She looks like
Oh,
her
but this is
mother.
different. It's really
How long was
It's
she
her
held
mother?
back?
That's not her mother.
Real
That's
thing.
her daughter, I
Well,
think.
that's-
Your roommate.
I felt that way about Andy. I used to
She's
think
been
about
left
it all
back
the
a few
time.
times.
Gosh,
She's got, like, Jim Carrey's
just can't rush
face.
into marriage.
Liz,
Harry Carey's.
don't mind my saying it. You and Andy seem so
So old-fashioned, I suppose you mean.
well, you've been going together for a year and a half. Last month you finally became engaged. I'm just not like that.
Well, that's fine, but are you sure you'll always be in love like you are now?
You can always
What do you
marry
mean?
someone else.
Liz, how can you say such a thing?
Oh, wait a minute, Peg. Please don't get upset. All I mean is, are you sure you see eye to eye about things like, well, like money and children?
Well, he is a
Or
foot
even
taller
what's
than me.
right and what's wrong? How do you get along with each other's families? Suppose your parents won't approve. You have to think about these things, Peg.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't have to think if you found the right man.
Yeah, thinking's for suckers.
Yeah.
You better go and send that telegram.
Put it in a black envelope. Oh, golly.
To whom it is concerned. My name is Joe.
Jay.
Hi, Andy. How's the essay coming? Page 2. Not so good.
Oh, I can do an engineering paper in 2 days, Liz. But I've been working on this English assignment for a week, and nothing.
Gosh, Andy, you've got to get your English or you won't graduate.
But
Yeah,
we're
I
in
know.
France.
Look, why don't we meet at the library tonight? Maybe I can help.
Gee, thanks, Liz. That'd be
And
swell.
how?
Hey, look. The lovebirds have arrived.
Aw.
Nothing like advertising.
They got engaged last night. Peggy says they're getting married right after commencement.
Married.
What the hell's commencement?
Boy, Peggy thinks it's all hand-holding and gazing into each other's eyes.
Wait till she's my age.
I guess we were like that once, too.
Wait,
Those
Peg,
first dates were exciting.
Now we
The
just
more I
stare
got
at
to know
each
you, the
other.
more I liked what I knew. Though I suppose I was really intrigued by the things I didn't know about you.
Like,
We
how did
seemed
you
to have
get that
lots in
nose?
common, didn't we? There were so many things we could do together.
over the net.
If only you'd learn to play a better game of tennis.
And if you stopped wearing
I wish I could argue
tablecloths.
with you there.
She didn't dress like
You
minstrels.
really enjoy a good argument, don't you? I haven't forgotten the time the Dean's rule on drinking came out.
That was the day I found out.
Right,
that I could
she
like
was the big
anything and somehow
problem
love each other
is,
more.
you know?
I thought expulsion was too stiff a penalty. One small slip and some guy's whole life could be changed.
There's a lot to what you said then, Andy, but
Yeah.
I couldn't entirely agree. Expelling somebody is a serious thing, of course, but so is drinking in a dorm. All those people living so close together.
Well, we didn't settle the issue, but it sure was fun trying. I wanted to convince you, and you tried to convince me. So I guess we became most convinced about each other.
Yeah.
We must have. Up until a month ago, that finger looked kind of bare.
Oh, God.
Remember?
It's when we were first taking LSD.
It's a meth crystal.
I'm
So-
giving it to your sister. Can I try it on your finger?
Your sister's fingers are a little bit bonier, but I think it'll work.
Uh-oh.
Did he have to drive all the way out to the
Gosh,
bayou
I
of
think our folks
Louisiana
were
to
even
do it?
more excited than we were.
So, Liz, you ready ready to go back to the dorm?
Hi. Hi,
Oh,
Joe.
yeah, Andy. Hey, congratulations, you two. I just heard the news.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Andy. You ready?
What about
I
milkshakes?
can have some coffee before
Mine
you
bring all the
no,
boys
thanks,
to the
Andy. I
yard.
think I'll run along with Peg. See you later in the library, eh? Bye, Joe.
So long, Liz.
Bye. Bye.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
Have you found
Oh
a
my
place
God.
around here?
Oh, I don't think we have to worry about anything. We can find a little apartment somewhere.
Peggy!
Mother, Dad,
Hi, darling.
We came to pull you out of school.
what are you
We
doing
got your
here?
letter.
We got your telegram.
It's
Aren't you
harvest
thrilled?
time. We need you out of the
Should we
South
be?
40.
Now, don't be cross, Betty. Let's hear Peggy's side.
You go get the sack, and I'll bring the rope.
Well, we've been
Well,
going
but
steady
get the
for over
cross.
3 months now. Mother, Dad, we had such wonderful times together. I'm in love, really in love for the first time. We plan to marry right after commencement. It's as simple as that.
What's commencement?
Peggy wrote us last week that Joe was going into professional football. Has he signed on with any team yet?
Well, no, he hasn't got a contract yet, but he's been told he has a very good chance of getting one. After all, he's been the star of our team here this year, you know.
Peg, your mother and I have come down here to ask you to put off your wedding until at least after you've graduated. Now, dear, if you'll wait, we can help you get a house and you can set up a home properly.
Dad, don't you understand? I love Joe. We can live in a little apartment wherever we're situated. Being with Joe means more to me than anything else. And we won't wait.
But, dear, you only have 1 year and a month more to go. It'd be such a pity not to finish here.
And while you're finishing your last year, Joe can get established in football if that's what
And
he
you can
really
buy
wants.
Mom a decent
And
hat.
you'll have some more time to see if you're right for each other.
That theoretical stuff gives me a pain. We're sure now we're right for each other. And that's all that's really important.
I'm an idiot. He's an
Peggy,
idiot.
we want to meet Joe. Oh, look, why don't we all have dinner together
He's
at
not
the
black,
hotel
is he?
tonight? And then he can tell us all about this football thing.
I've got this
Rican.
great
Football is
joke.
Joe's profession,
It
Mother.
goes Joe
It's
Mama.
just as
He'll
good as
love it.
anything else. Joe and I had already made plans for a date tonight, and I see no reason to change them now.
But, Peggy, dear...
You're not going to stop us marrying. Dad thinks all he has to do is pay for something and he'll get his own way. And you think by treating me like a child, you can force me to do what you want. Well, you're both wrong. I'm no child. I'm me, and I'll do what I want.
I've gotta be me.
Don't
I've
worry,
gotta
Betty.
be me.
She'll get over it. Just a touch of hysterics, that's all. Why, by the time the end of the semester comes, she'll probably be madly in love with someone else.
And marry
See
him.
her again in the
By the way, was
She's
she our
pregnant.
daughter or our granddaughter?
No, that was a granddaughter.
Hmm.
You have the best head for my chin.
Oh, Joe, I'm so mixed up about everything.
Me too.
Folks trying to stop us. They've always tried to run my life. Like when I wanted to go to a dance at a roadhouse. Dad insisted that I stay at home.
They
My
wouldn't
marriage
like
is
So
just
mad,
like the
I climbed
dance.
out of a
Sorry,
window
Barry.
and went to a girlfriend's house.
You know how much money I could have made at that roadhouse that night?
They looked all
They
over
sure
for me.
won't like the fact that I got my head
Call the police.
attached to your torso.
What a girl.
Well, they want to have dinner with you. They'll have to have
Tell me,
dinner
brothers
with you
and sisters,
tomorrow.
Nobody would miss me if I'd left. Probably take a couple of days for anyone to realize I'd gone.
Yeah, I agree.
Believe me, being an only child has its disadvantages. My parents have watched every move I've ever made.
I hate them.
And college has been sheer heaven.
Let's kill them.
We've got to do something. They'll do anything to break us up.
My parents died in a blimp accident
I sent that telegram. Liz hadn't made
over the World's Fair.
Look, honey,
My mom has
I
a
love
horrible fish allergy. Let's
What
make
about-
ceviche.
I love you too, Joe. I don't ever want to be away from
Did you ever think they didn't let you go to the roadhouse because of the peanuts on the floor? Sorry, Steve. What'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I'll get your gum. It's down there somewhere.
This is what marriage is like.
we'll work something
Kid,
out.
you can't park here. We're testing nuclear missiles.
What's a nuclear missile?
We parked next to a sign called Los
Let me
Alamos.
show you.
Good morning,
Good
Liz.
morning, Mr.
Let
Kramer.
me show you my
Good
Minuteman.
morning, Liz.
We inquired at the desk for Peggy, but they said she wasn't in, so we asked for you. Where is she?
She died.
I don't really know, Mr. Kramer. She left the room very early this morning before
Yeah,
I
blow
was
it up.
awake. She left this note.
Oh no.
Oh. Dear Dad,
Dear Liz, I'm afraid Mother and Dad would try to stop us. So Joe and I left this morning to be married. please break the news to the folks. Try to explain that this is something I had to do.
This is the
I'm afraid
worst
they
her
won't
explaining
understand.
and breaking the news, by the way,
Peggy.
because she just
Please.
gave him the note.
Please don't show this note to my
Sorry,
parents.
Mr. Kramer.
It'll kill Mom.
Told us how she really felt. She only mentioned this boy
Oh,
twice
there's more
in
on the
letters.
back. Mom's hair is way too short.
I just thought it was another college crush.
How could she do it?
Couldn't she have waited? Even getting married at the end of the semester would have been better than eloping. Poor darling.
Quick, let's go find her.
Someday she may have so much to regret.
Oh my God.
And 3 months later, their baby was born.
Dodge. That's what she should have
Oddly
done.
enough, the baby was Chinese.
Liz and Andy.
Liz and
Are they
Andy.
really in
Andy and
love?
Liz.
They've been going together for a year and a half now. Is Peggy right in thinking that Andy and Liz are too old-fashioned? What about Peggy and Joe? They appear to be in love. They obviously are physically attracted to one another.
Of course.
Right now, they're radiant with excitement and the thrill of taking matters into their own hands. When this excitement of the moment settles down, what will remain? Will they be companions as well as lovers?
I think so.
Willing and able to share the realities and responsibilities of having a home, bringing up children,
Driving
and
with
making a living.
gloves.
There's really no one and only for any of us until we make it so by our own choice.
Make it so.
And when we do choose, we have to know, will this love stand the test of time? How would you answer this question for Liz and Andy, Peggy and Joe?
D. All of the above.
How can you tell?
Run.
Is this love?
Oh, it's Canadian.
That explains it.
I was wondering why the dad didn't just pick up the daughter and throw her across the room. And then when it said from Canada, I was like, oh, okay. They couldn't do this for the U.S.
That was heartwarming.
And informative.
Did
I
we
always
really-
like.
What did we really learn from
Um,
this? Not
it's not
I
how
don't think
old you
anything.
look, it's how old you feel.
uh-huh.
Be careful where your shadow of your nose is on camera because it could make you look like you have a Hitler mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Don't show the note to Mom and Dad.
Don't live in Canada.
If you're in a photo, in a film shoot, and you're in a car, make it a convertible so we can see you.
You know?
That's always good.
Don't get your head surgically altered to your boyfriend right away.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just wait.
yeah. What he said.
That's a big one because
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to go back from that.
It's reversible, but it's a little bit of a mess.
Why?
Yeah.
Why put yourself and the other person through that?
Mm-hmm.
Just ask Rosie Greer.
Yeah. Yeah, she would know.
Yeah.
Pam Greer's mom.
Golly. I don't know. Don't you feel younger? After that, actually, don't you feel a lot older? All those minutes that just went by.
That was 5 minutes we'll never get back.
I love how the one relationship is just judging the other relationship, though. Like nobody asked like how does she feel in this? They're all just throwing their own experience on her, you know.
It was pretty interesting that the girlfriend was already engaged.
Mm-hmm.
But waited a year and a half.
That's right.
Right.
Like they're not doing the wild mambo.
No, they're not.
Mhm.
They're two-step.
Wow.
Two-step.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They'd have to read a book on the wild mambo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Could
book
take
on the
mambo
wild
lessons.
mambo. Yeah.
I wonder if their mom had that birds and the mambos talk with them.
Some boys are lion-headed rabbits, and
some are meant to mind.
Rabbit-headed lions.
Rabbit-headed lions. It's hard to tell the difference.
I was born to mambo, baby.
What you want to find is a lion with a normal head. You understand?
Right. Yeah. So next time you two play horsey, let him be the front end of the horse, and you just be yourself.
And let Carlos teach you the mambo.
Carlos.
Oh, Carlos.
Yeah, that's what we needed. We needed Mrs. Manicotti.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
we do have some sports coming up, and Alex is
Manicotti is
how appropriate, and it's appropriate after
yeah,
after a "What Is Love" video.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, let's check that out. Let me see if there's a way to do it. How do you even do this? I keep forgetting how to do this. Okay.
That was great.
We're back.
That was a fast race.
Yeah, no, there it is.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
The sub race. Got it? There it is.
Go ahead, Alex.
Go ahead, Alex.
Well, we're up here on the surface, but
oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Alex is down there.
I'm here on the beach. I'm
water.
up to my waist of water.
Yeah, Alex is going to be in the water. We'll be up here checking
In
out
the
stuff
booth.
up here.
Yeah.
And I think the race is about to start. It's hard to tell. There it goes.
I'm down here under the water, guys. It's an exciting race. We're going 7:32. It's taking over right after 7:33. We got the DPRK as well as looks like an auxiliary celebrity here for some reason. What do you guys see over the top? You see anything? I'm seeing all the extra down here.
It's a little hard to see it from up here, Alex. I mean, we can get the big picture, but it's a good thing you're down there.
And they're going right by you 571.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Now, Tom, I think Alex is going to shed more light on this, but the Jamaican submarine has really been pulling it out this year.
We're getting some crazy audio from the Jamaican submarine team down here. Sounds like a lot of noise.
Alex.
It's really good.
Alex, can you hear us down there? Alex, can you hear us? Alex?
I don't know if you guys can hear me. It is very blue down here. Back to you in the studio. No, there's a fish with me. Hang on. Is that a shark? It looks like a shark. There's a shark down here, guys. There's a shark down here. Trying to get the attention of the submarine. Get up there, my brother. Get away from me. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, who's down there with you?
I have no idea. It was frightening.
Good. Okay.
There was a tiger shark that came up and started to attack me at the end, and then I sounded like a woman was having sex in one of the subs.
I think that's the Jamaican sonar. They
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, they're pinging the Finnish team.
Give me one scream only.
They're pinging you, man. We're pinging you.
I sent him one. I sent him one scream, man.
I'd be pinging you. I'd be pinging.
Chill out.
The Jamaican team
open their sub and smoke all comes out. You know.
They practice with a shopping cart in the parking lot.
Well, that was certainly what that was. Okay. Great race.
Next time you need to get a video with the cameras underwater because there's a lot more action.
Well,
more action than that?
That costs a lot more.
Yeah, it costs a lot more. This is ESPN, pal. This is not Fox.
This is the Sunshine Network.
This is MSG. And believe me,
banned in 46 countries and always leaving you hungry for more.
Speaking of hungry for more. Speaking of hungry for more,
sultry sounds.
I'm hungry for more. For more Belinda. I think we're going to see some Belinda.
Yes.
If you're ready.
Yes.
Can anyone ever be said to be ready for Belinda? But I think we got this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Belinda. Thank you. Belinda's getting over a little bout of COVID. How are you feeling there, baby? She's gonna have a temperature. Let's check it out. Hey, should we take off your mask? Her throat is a little red still. Okay, no, not a problem. She says she really can't talk because of her throat, so we'll try to go on without her. I bet you didn't come out tonight expecting to see a puppet show. You ready for a puppet show? What about you, Belinda? Yeah. All right. Belinda, go ahead and introduce Mr. Cuddles. Belinda, introduce Mr. Cuddles. Belinda, we can't hear you. And your lips are moving. Worst ventriloquist ever. All right, second worst. I'll buy that. This guy? Sir, she says her eyes are up here. All right. All right. No, you should have gone before. You're just going to have to hold it in. All right, I'll hold it in for you. But no, we're not going to do that joke. Belinda, she's been working on this 2-minute joke about fisting. And it's just not funny, Belinda. I know what you're thinking. Actually, I have no idea what you're thinking. Yeah, very funny. She said she knew I was going to say that. Before we hit the big time, and by the way, that's what this is, Belinda and I did a lot of kids' parties, and her specialty was balloon animals. Do you want to see some balloon animals tonight? Yeah! All right. You want to do a balloon animal? All right, Belinda. We need somebody to call out an animal. All right, snake it is. All right. Belinda, you ready? Do a snake. Okay, Belinda, blow up the balloon. Belinda, blow. Blow. She's usually really good at blowing. Blow. She's really better with a lot of balloons. Back in the day, she was known by the amazing Belinda. Blow up the balloons. I got to be careful how many balloons I give her. They've gotten real expensive because of inflation. All right, baby snakes. Belinda, everybody. All right, thank you. I'm Barry.
That was awesome, dude.
That's so you.
Thank you.
That was great.
So I was very, very, very focused on the length of time, and I got 3 minutes, and I came up with 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
That was perfect.
Very important to those guys for some reason.
Yeah,
you got to respect the mic.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend who got his mic cut because he went 1 second over. So they're pretty.
Oh wow,
sensitive.
yeah, they don't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, we did have a guy the other night. Yeah, we gave him the light, and he's like, I'm not finished. I got more to go. I got a lot more to go. Lights out. You're done.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to respect the light.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
that was a funny set, though, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, and when you pulled out the thermometer, it was just like you could tell there was a lot of thought put into it.
Right.
You know.
Well,
but it was so smart. Like also how you did the fisting joke, where you said the word fisting, but that was as far as it went.
Oh yeah, that's all.
But everybody else is just dying of laughter because she's a puppet and you got your hand up her. You know.
That's right. That's right.
It's hilarious.
I don't have to say the classic hand up my ass joke. Yeah.
Don't.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's give some equal time.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, wow.
Hey, how's it going? It's time for Morty's movie reviews.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Tonight's movie is Doctor Strange. Now, this is a movie that I don't know if I appreciated it as much as I could have. Oh, there's spoilers. But he becomes Doctor Strange. No one respects his medical career. And there's a lot of stuff that, yeah. Who is this person now?
By someone who can see in part, but not the whole.
Stop looking at you. My ticket, you're talking to me about healing through belief.
Is that a guy?
And now I'm hearing that it can be widened.
Is that a man?
in ways you can't imagine.
Are you a man, sir? Yeah, well, there you had it. It was a action-packed movie. Morty, I give it a
2000.
Yeah. Doctor Strange. Morty's movie review.
Oh, that was
that's
hilarious.
good. That's good.
Very good. That's great, Alex.
Thank you.
Are you a man, sir?
Well, there you have it.
And there it shall stay. Yeah, wow, we've got some talented puppets on this damn show.
Incredible. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think Kyle might still be dead from last time, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked. But maybe he'll make another appearance when he's not dead any longer, assuming that happens. You know,
he's come back several times.
He has,
like Lazarus.
Yeah, Lazarus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lazarus was a puppet too?
Yeah. Lazarus came back. Oh God, he was. Yeah, Lazarus and Benny. It was a great.
It's the Lazarus Show, starring your favorite puppet, Lazarus.
Hey, Lazarus and Benny.
Rich Little, Joanne Early,
Eddie Murphy,
and Foster Brooks. Yes. Hey, speaking about Foster Brooks, here's a thing that has absolutely nothing to do with Foster Brooks. We haven't actually seen Mr. Lee for a while. You know, I mean, we've been doing Mr. Lee. We've been being Mr. Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was time to drag his the last back into the frame here. So
nice.
Yeah, you think?
No. Yeah,
I think so too.
Nice.
Yeah, just talking to him about that last night, as a matter of fact.
Oh yeah, he knows I'm a huge fan.
Oh yeah.
And
we got to get him back in. You know, he's got to do more stuff, and he knows that. But
yeah.
So here's a couple, and you probably don't need the DP 9000 for this one.
Okay.
This is just a quick blooper reel.
Not.
Just a quick blooper reel, but.
How you doing? Welcome to the. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Okay. Welcome to the show. So once again, we're going to start. Hey guys, welcome to the show. New product alert. Today we're doing Frito layers, right? We're doing Lay's. You ruined it. Should have done that. We saved that for the show. Is this videotaping right now?
Yes.
Oh, so you have that?
Yes.
So you can use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no. Just to be fair, we're going to give him another chance. So whip out the DP 9000 if it's around there somewhere.
It's around, yeah.
Okay.
He ought to review those gummies he was eating.
How's everybody doing today? I'm Lee. Welcome to the show.
What is he on location?
Yeah.
Today we're here in Marathon, Florida, and it's a beautiful place. I like this. Today we're reviewing hip peas, and for the first time I've got an audience of people watching, which is unusual. Yes, you would you like to join me?
Sure.
Okay. Well, what's your name?
Linda.
And have you ever seen the Mr. Lee Show?
Not at all, ever.
There we go. All right, becoming famous as we speak. So today, what I do is I review shows. All scoring is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste, and all scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale. 2,000 being the highest. Nobody gets 2,000.
I love his microphone with the threads hanging
let's
out.
get to it. Have you ever had a hip pea?
Nope. What is a hip pea?
Right, that's what I thought. So a hip pea is actually an organic chickpea, and the word chickpea is a really cool word because I think it's like a compound word. But even if you separate them, if you go chick and pea and separate them, it means the same exact thing.
But they're not pea.
I love the yellow. I think it's cool. I've never had a hip pea. Can you just read, like this is the back, read this one line to me, right?
Peas?
Wait, not that one. Wait, which one? No, hold on. You're very good at this. Hold on. This one. What does that say?
Store in dry and like totally cool place.
You know what that is?
Refrigerator.
My belly.
Ah, okay.
Let's open it. The one thing about these bags, it has a punch hole. The thing about a punch hole, can you hold this in?
Sure.
Thanks. And so you gotta, no, hold it here. Great. But the thing is, once you have to make the hole punch, your rivet on the top becomes about 1 inch long, which makes it harder to open. I'm not a big fan of bags that are hard to open, so I tend to go through the bottom whenever I see a hole punch bag.
Good.
So I do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're great at this.
Original. Oh, and I think the Pelican wants to have some.
Thumb dex opening, go with the thumb and the index. I pull it apart like this. The initial smell that.
Not bad.
And look at it. It's I was not expecting this.
It looks like a Cheeto.
It looks like a Cheeto. Here, grab one, smell it. What do you think it smells like? All right, texture. It's grainy.
Yeah.
It's like a Cheeto. Yeah.
Like a Cheeto.
All right, let's give it a test. I always put. Oh, you're a fast eater. I always
it's
put,
delicious.
She says it's delicious.
I always
really
good.
Welcome to the Mr. Lee Show, everybody, starring Linda. There she is. All right. I like
Mrs. Lee.
Hey, we are in Marathon, Florida. The taste, I think it's good. What do you give it a score?
I would give it a 10.
10 would be the lowest score you've ever had on the show, considering it's sorry, I don't know if you knew, it's a 1 to 2,000 scale. All scoring 2,000,
sorry.
but nobody gets a 2,000.
1999.
She goes 1999. Very generous, very generous. I'm going. I like the packaging. It's yellow. I like the tongue. I like the way it looks. I'm going. I go 1775. Solid score.
Very good.
That's how we do it. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
We're here in Marathon,
Thank you.
Florida.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lee.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with your shows.
Right. Maybe you'll watch one day.
I think I will.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good day. Please
Over and
subscribe.
out.
Enjoy the show.
Excellent.
I like how she had her hand out like she wanted another chip.
She's not going to get one.
She was not going to get another chip. You get one.
Okay, so what did we see? What did you see?
All right, so we've got no reference to mils or millimeters, which was refreshing.
Well, he did say that there was a 7 millimeter thing on the top because of the hole punch.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he didn't say the thickness, but he did actually say,
the distance where the hole was from the top.
I'm not gonna ding him on that. This millimeter listing here is only if he refers to mils as millimeters. We got to be let's be diplomatic with the guy. He's had a hard life.
Okay, and I give the rest of my time to Barry.
So he did smell the snack. That was 50. He had a guest.
Ooh, yeah.
Almost feel like that. We should give him extra because Linda was such a key.
It's so rare.
Yeah. And if you take into account the blooper reel, I mean, he did have someone there.
Oh yeah.
Speaking.
So he's got. We saw some video edits, which I appreciate. I always appreciate him editing.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed that there wasn't any product history.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's really about it. So
I mean, he kind of missed the whole pun about hippies.
He did.
I mean, like a very cool place and all that, and so they were trying to make a pun on the bag about hippies. That's why they called them hippies. Hip peas, they're hippies, and I missed that whole thing.
I know
the whole reason for calling them that. So that's bad. Is there a thing?
Disappointing, but it is a subjective thing.
There's no a category for entirely completely missing.
That wouldn't be under Denmark errors.
If he were doing it from Denmark, I would say yes.
Mild stroke. Come on, that's got to at least be a mild stroke.
Eating instructions. He did have eating instructions, didn't he? Because he was about to tell how he likes to eat it, but then he's like, "She's a fast eater."
Yeah, she interrupted him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So a subtotal of $6.99, and then of course we run it through the DP9000 algorithm, which everybody knows. Beep boop boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop. Beep boop boop boop. Oh. And we know why, because the DP9000 says everybody gets the 2000.
I love how we wait for the score every time.
Well, you never know.
It could change.
It could change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It could.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That was exciting.
That was that. Well, that was something.
So what did we learn? What did we learn today?
By golly, so much. Don't go to Marathon and marry Linda after only knowing her for a few months.
Don't marry a dude.
Never take her to a submarine race.
Yeah. Never marry a dude that says he's going to be playing professional football until the contract's signed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. because you don't know if he's going to be a tight end or a wide receiver.
Exactly. And you know, in those days, by the way, I don't think professional football players made any money at all. Really, I mean, there was no.
They could have said hockey players being from Canada, but they didn't want to give up the fact they were Canadian.
Yeah,
I would think that they would have made less.
That's that sneaky Canadian thing, you know.
Those guys.
So maybe when they said football, they were talking about
Canadian football?
Soccer.
Well, Canadian football's played on a soccer field.
Do Canadians call? And I've heard of Canadian football, but is it like our football or is it?
Well, the Canadian Football League was like American football.
Yes,
but
the Canadian League.
The bigger
field, wider, longer, bigger end zone.
You only had 3 downs instead of 4,
bigger ball,
something like that. Different size ball, different rules, different number of people. I think.
And they were just nicer.
Yeah. Very little.
Oh, please! I didn't mean to interrupt you. Don't let me get in your way.
They all rode mooses.
Yeah. When possible.
So is that not a thing anymore? Canadian football?
No.
Oh, it's there.
No.
CFL is there.
Is it?
Isn't there?
CFL is still around?
It was when I lived up there, but that was back in 07.
Really? The CFL is still around?
It's big. It's huge up there. Doug Flutie started there before.
Yeah, I know then. Back then, yes, but now.
Yeah, they're in week 9 of 21. Today, the Ottawa Redbacks play the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Well, we may have to broadcast a CFL game next time.
You can't expect to have a team called the Rough Riders and people not throw condoms, you know?
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt should have known that.
Yeah. Well, he went up that hill. So what are you guys doing this week, coming up?
Work.
We have a gig, big outdoor gig with the band, and that should be a fun thing.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Nothing much for me, working, and then maybe I'll do a mic. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see if there.
What about you, Tom?
It's always, it doesn't alter. It's always that. Yeah.
How about Alex?
I don't know.
I might find my way on the show this weekend coming up.
Barry?
I have to work, and then potentially I was thinking of signing up for the Saturday show. I just have to see what my schedule looks like.
That would be nice.
But I had a fun time last night.
Yeah.
It was good times.
The night before, not so much, but
the night before was fine. It's just it's so funny to see an audience who enjoys the show but just kind of enjoys it privately. Like there was a group of people that were half the room, and then like 7 half the room. So there were 14, but 7 were a group and 7 weren't. So obviously that skews the group into one person not laughing. The whole group doesn't laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Except I'm not buying that because they were laughing hysterically before the show.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
they were. Yeah, they laughed at some of the stuff I said, especially when I was like, "Well, that's my time." They're like, "Oh, thank God!
They're like that.
Thank God, get them off the stage."
Coincidentally, that's our time too.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
well, hasta la pista.
Auf Wiedersehen, babies.
All that. See yas.
See you guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.